Using ChatGPT to generate a sample table of data for Excel, for database, or for any purpose. Yes, ChatGPT has the capability of generating sample data for you. Just ask ChatGPT, for example, to generate a sample table of data for Excel that contains 4 columns and say for example 10 rows. Ask ChatGPT to generate a sample table of data for Excel that contains 4 columns and 10 rows. If I press enter, ChatGPT is going to start generating this table for us. So let's wait a few seconds, and it has already started now, but it says that this is column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, and for each column it is giving a sample data. Like the first column, for example, is ID, second column is a fruit name, third column is the fruit color, and the fourth column is price. But we don't want this data. We want to give it the column headers and then generate the data according to the column names. For example, let me ask it to generate a sample table of data for Excel that contains 4 columns, and in parentheses I'm going to say that the 4 columns should be ID, name of the person, the phone number of the person, and then for example the email of the person. Yes, generate a sample table of data for Excel that contains 4 columns, and these will be the columns, and for example 10 rows according to the column names. If I press enter, then ChatGPT is going to think for a few seconds and then fetch this resource for us. We can see that yes, now it has exactly the same column names that we have given it in the prompt. So the first column is ID, the second one is name, the third one is phone, and the fourth one is email. Remember that ChatGPT is adding the data, the sample data, according to the column headers. Under the ID column, it is adding the IDs. Under the name column, it is adding the names of the people. Then under phone, it has phone numbers, and under email, it has sample email addresses. Yes, I've asked it for only 10 rows, but if I say that I want to edit this and I don't want 10 rows, but instead I want 50 rows. If I save and submit, it's going to start over and it's going to return the table with 50 rows. Yes, starting now, and within a few seconds it will give us 50 rows of the sample data. So now we can see that ChatGPT gave us this nice and pretty table that contains 50 rows of data that you can see in this table, and it has the data according to the column names that we needed. So this way you can ask ChatGPT to help you generate sample data that you can copy from here, paste it anywhere in Excel, or insert it to a database. Thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so you can be notified whenever new videos are posted here.